Please stay.
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to place an order. Use the Domino's app on Apple CarPlay instead.
Okay, what should we get?
Ooh, pineapple! What should we get?
Carry out any large one-topping pizzas for $7.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. Multiple riots have been reported throughout Ohio, with protesters chanting the words, "The fog is coming," repeatedly. These riots have caused significant damage to public and private property, and have resulted in numerous injuries. All residents are advised to stay indoors and avoid all non-essential travel until further notice. If you must travel, please exercise extreme caution and avoid areas where the riots are occurring. Law enforcement officials are working to contain the situation, but the situation is volatile and may escalate quickly. In addition, residents are advised to remain alert for any further updates and to follow the instructions of local authorities. If you witness any suspicious activity or see any individuals behaving aggressively, please contact your local law enforcement immediately. We remind all residents that this is a serious situation, and we urge you to take all necessary precautions to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yo, these are the bomb!
And they're air popped, not fried.
Popcorners! You and Art?
Hello, I am Mr. Beast. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming.
The fog is coming.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. We are now receiving reports that all TV channels have been hacked and are showing a message from an unknown individual claiming to be a famous YouTuber named Mr. Beast. However, it has been confirmed that this individual is not who they claim to be. The message displayed on the hacked TV channels showed the individual staring at the camera and repeatedly saying the phrase, "The fog is coming," multiple times. Before the message ended, an unknown entity appeared on the screen before the broadcast was cut off. We urge all residents to remain calm and vigilant. The riots in Ohio are still ongoing, and law enforcement officials are working to contain the situation. However, this recent development is a cause for concern, and we urge all residents to stay indoors and avoid all non-essential travel until further notice. We remind all residents to remain alert for any further updates and to follow the instructions of local authorities. If you witness any suspicious activity or see any individuals behaving aggressively, please contact your local law enforcement immediately. This is a rapidly evolving situation, and we will provide updates as soon as they become available. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome to the VMG News. Today's story is about the riots in the state of Ohio. Everyone is saying that a fog is coming and we don't know what they are talking about. All we know is that there are rumors about some kind of fog currently forming in Europe, and the countries in the continent are being awfully quiet about it. Please stay tuned about more about this situation.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. We have received reports that the riots in Ohio are starting to calm down, and law enforcement officials are beginning to gain control of the situation. However, we remain on high alert due to recent developments. There have been rumors circulating about a fog approaching the United States from another part of the world. While we cannot confirm the validity of these rumors, we are taking them very seriously. If this fog does exist and is heading towards the United States, it could pose a serious threat to public safety. We urge all residents to remain vigilant and to stay indoors as much as possible. If you must travel, please exercise extreme caution and avoid areas where the riots have occurred. Law enforcement officials will remain on high alert and will be patrolling the streets to ensure public safety. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and will provide updates as soon as they become available. In the meantime, we urge all residents to remain calm and to follow the instructions of local authorities. Thank you for your cooperation. This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. We have recently discovered that the message from the fake Mr. Beast was actually a warning of a mysterious fog that has been detected in Europe. This fog has caused significant damage and disruption to the affected areas, and we believe that it is now heading towards the United States. The reason why we have only recently discovered the presence of this fog is that it has disabled communication systems in the affected areas. As a result, it has been difficult to gather information about the situation until now. We are advising all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States in 5 days, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions: go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering your shelter. Do not stay in a room with a window, as this can increase your risk of exposure. If you do not have access to a secure shelter, the military is currently working to create secure bunkers that can be used by the public. We urge all residents to take advantage of these bunkers if you are unable to find a secure shelter on your own. We cannot stress enough the importance of taking these precautions. This fog is unlike anything we have seen before, and it poses a significant threat to public safety. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for your cooperation. This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. We want to remind all residents that there are only 3 days left until the arrival of the mysterious fog that has been detected in Europe. We urge all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States in 3 days, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions: go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering your shelter. Do not stay in a room with a window, as this can increase your risk of exposure. If you do not have access by the public, we urge all residents to cannot stress enough, and if information becomes available. Please stay tuned to your local news channels and emergency alert systems for the latest information on this situation. Thank you for your cooperation. This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. Fog that has been detected in Europe. We urge all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States tomorrow, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions: go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering, exposing to create bunkers of taking is a significant threat to, and it is imperative that you take action now to protect yourself and your loved ones. Please stay tuned to your local news channels and emergency alert systems for the latest information on this situation. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for your cooperation, and please stay safe.
This is an emergency message from the United States government. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. The mysterious fog that we have been warning you about has arrived, and it is causing catastrophic damage. Communication signals have been cut off in many areas due to the fog's interference. We urge all residents to take immediate action to protect themselves. If you are still outside, please return to your shelter immediately. If you have not yet found a secure shelter, we must stress that you listen carefully to the following instructions to protect yourself from potential harm.
Is it a toy? Is it a pet? Is it an alien?
The SCP Foundation has interrupted your standard broadcast to issue a threat level Apollyon announcement. The SCP Foundation has interrupted your standard broadcast to issue a threat level Apollyon announcement. This warning is effective immediately and will continue into the foreseeable future. The U.S. government has given the SCP Foundation clearance to issue this alert. The Foundation is dedicated to protecting the public. Updates will be given at the top of every hour. The following instructions are vital to your safety. At this time, the Foundation asks citizens to stay indoors and block out all natural lighting. Due to a fatal meteorological event of unknown origin, an estimated 1 million casualties have taken place within the first 30 minutes of activation. Stay away from all visual light, 390 to 700 nanometers emitted by the sun. Stay away from all visual light, 390 to 700 nanometers, reflected by the moon. Citizens attempting to travel outdoors must fully cover their bodies in protective clothing, preferably several layers. Cities and man-made structures in general provide the greatest protection. Formerly wooded areas should be circumvented. Travel by foot should be limited as much as possible and is heavily discouraged. Secure and close all entrances and windows to the shelter. Do not look outside. All unusual noises and persons outside should not be investigated. Refuse all requests from outside to come inside.
Person thinks most Aaron, people you can just abandon. Persons are encouraged to get over themselves and something phenomenal. As you realize, nothing's wrong. The surface is now safe and everything is beautiful. This message will
Come on.
This is an emergency alert issued by the Federal Aviation Administration. We regret to inform the nation that several airplanes en route to Asia have become unresponsive and have not returned. The FAA is actively investigating this issue and working closely with our international partners to determine the cause and extent of the problem. We urge all citizens to remain vigilant and stay tuned to local news outlets for updates. If you have any information regarding these missing airplanes or have experienced any related issues, please contact local authorities immediately. Communications from Asian countries, such as South Korea or Japan, have also been unresponsive. We ask all travelers to remain patient as we work to restore these communications. We understand that this news may cause anxiety and concern. We want to assure the public that we are doing everything in our power to resolve this issue as quickly and safely as possible. Please stay safe and alert during this time of uncertainty. This is a follow-up message from the Federal Aviation Administration. We apologize for any confusion and alarm caused by our previous emergency alert. We have reason to believe that the previous message was a result of a hacking incident. Upon further investigation, we have confirmed that there is no continent named Asia and there are no known nations named South Korea or Japan. We ask the public to disregard the previous message and any related information. The FAA is working with relevant agencies to identify the source of this hack and to prevent any future incidents. We urge everyone to remain vigilant against cyber threats and to report any suspicious activity to the appropriate authorities. Once again, we apologize for any inconvenience or concern caused by the previous message. We will continue to provide updates as new information becomes available. Thank you for your understanding.
This is an emergency alert from the United States government. We have reason to believe that many citizens are experiencing hallucinations of the continent called Asia and countries within it, including Russia, Japan, North and South Korea, China, and others. We want to assure the public that these memories and experiences are not real. We suspect that this is the result of an unknown toxin or bioweapon, and we urge all citizens to remain indoors and avoid any contact with potentially contaminated areas or individuals. We ask that people do not act on these false memories, as it could lead to potentially harmful or dangerous situations. We advise all citizens to turn off their electronic devices and avoid all forms of media that may further propagate these false memories. Please do not panic and stay calm. Our experts are working around the clock to identify the source of this event and to provide guidance on how to best protect yourselves and your loved ones. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Stay safe and remain vigilant. This is an emergency announcement from the United States government. We have made a shocking discovery that the continent of Asia was at some point a real place, but has disappeared from existence due to several tears in the fabric of reality. Many people still retain memories of this lost continent, but most do not. Unfortunately, we have reason to believe that another tear is about to occur, and this time it will be in Africa. If this tear happens, it will cause the destruction of the entire continent, and with it, the origin of human life. This means that if Africa is destroyed, humans will have never existed. Regrettably, we have no way to prevent this catastrophic event from occurring. We urge all citizens to stay calm and make the most of the time we have left. We will be broadcasting our national anthems across all countries it is a part of to commemorate the legacy of humanity and to honor the memories of those who came before us. We understand that this is a difficult time for everyone, and we ask all citizens to remain united and compassionate towards one another. Let us cherish the time we have left, and remember those who contributed to make humanity what it is in its final breath. Thank you, and goodbye.
This message is broadcasted to raise awareness of a new drug in circulation. The SNIL drug. We advise for you to stay away from any person suspected to be under its influence. For the past few months, we have received over 500 deaths related to the drug. The drug itself has not been scientifically investigated. Its most obvious effects are mania, uncontrollable laughter, violent tendencies, and alleged SNIL in which the drug was named after. How do you ensure your safety outside? Avoid dark alleys since most reported deaths happened near or in a dark alley. If you hear suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person. Once the person notices you, it will begin pursuit. Do not interact. You will most likely be...
everyone happy.
Welcome to Far History, where we explore Earth's huge past. Today, we ask the question, where did life originate? Well, there are a bunch of theories surrounding this, so let's get right into them. Our first theory is abiogenesis, life from no life. It proposes that organic beings originated from non-living matter in hydrothermal vents. This creates a chemical soup that may have caused a reaction, creating the simplest forms of life. In the last episode, I told you that the Earth was literally hell. So how could life survive in such conditions? Well, Earth only stayed hell until oceans appeared around 200 million years since the Earth's formation. Water is the most important ingredient to life. Without it, life would have never flourished. It also helped cool the Earth down to a relatively comfortable 212 Fahrenheit. Thanks for me. Now this theory is a bit more far off, but it's the most interesting. It suggests that life came from another world and exists throughout the universe. When asteroids or other space dust hit a fertile planet, some of its debris gets ejected back into space, possibly containing life forms. Around 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the Earth experienced a late heavy bombardment, possibly indicating that life may have arrived from those asteroids. you